clicked on this video for one reason. Because you are looking at a Rubik's Cube like this and wondering, how the hell do I solve this thing? And even if you can solve one side, like, how do I solve another side without messing up the first side? Anyway, today I'm going to teach you the easiest method in solving this. Now, you may have a cube like this, or you may even have a speed cube which turns much faster, like this. But no matter what type of cube you have, I will teach you the easiest method to solve one. And then you can go on to solve bigger cubes, like this, even though it's not really a cube. Very quickly before we get on with this video, this cube has multiple steps in order to solve it, and some steps have more than 2 ways of actually doing the step, because there will be more than 2 possibilities of what your cube will look like. So if I say one method, for example this, and that's not what's on your cube, don't worry, I will say yours, I've just not said it yet. Anyway, let's get on with the video. For the first step of solving the Rubik's Cube, you want to find the white centerpiece on the cube, like this, in the middle. And in this step, we will be solving the white cross that'll line up with each of these centerpieces too. So what you want to do is, you want to find a white piece on the bottom layer. So I'm just going to find one, and there's one right there. So what I'm going to do is, you can just turn the piece in like this. Now, what might happen sometimes is that the piece is actually the wrong way around. So look, I have this piece here, and put that in, but that is the right way around. And if I have another piece like this, that's also the right way around. But for this one, it's not. If I put it in, it's flipped around the wrong way. So this is how you're going to fix that. So you want to turn the front to the side, turn the top to the right, put the right side back up, and want to turn the top to where it was. And there we go. That's how you solve the first step. For the second step out of 7 to solve this cube, next we are going to solve each one of these corner spaces, solving the whole white face and what's called the first layer, which you may not know. So what we're going to do first is, we want to find a corner piece like this one, which this time has 3 sides to it, and we want to find where it goes. So this one is red, and blue. So what we want to do is, we need to find where that goes. So that will go here. So we've got red, blue, and white, so it'll go right in between there. And what I'm going to teach you is a very important set of 4 moves that you will need for the rest of solving the cube. Right side up, top goes left, right side back down, and top goes back right. Practice that a few times so you can get used to it. And now for the left hand side, which we will also need. Left side up, top side right, left side down, and top side back left. And just practice that a few times as well. Now, what we want to do for solving the cube is, if the piece is already in the bottom space, just use the 4 moves to get it out. But if it isn't, then we want to use those 4 moves to get it in. It might go in first time, but if it doesn't, just repeat the moves and it will go in. Now I can do this again, but this time, as you can see, I can just do it on my left hand because it's facing towards me. So if I do it on my left hand, I'll only need to do it once. And I can just repeat this for the next few set of corners, like that. For the next step, we are going to solve these 4 edge pieces here, and that will solve the second layer. Now, the first thing you want to do is find a piece that will fit in one of these slots. So here I have one. It's red and blue, and we'll go between the red and blue centers, so right there. And follow these steps carefully to put it in. So what you want to do is, I've already found the side colour, and you need to match it up with the center like I have. And then you want to see what colour is on top. Mine is red, and red is facing to the right. So you want to turn it the opposite way, so for me that's left. And then you want to do the 4 moves with your right hand. Then you want to turn the cube to the right and do the 4 moves I taught you with your left hand. And that should put the piece in. Now, if there is a piece already in the slot and you need to put it in another one, like that, you can take it out using what I just taught you. And now the piece is out, ready for me to put in this slot. Now, I can just solve this one, but it needs to be flipped. So I'm going to take it out, line it up, move it to the side it needs to go, which is the opposite of the orange, which is facing right. So I need to turn it left. And then I'll just do what I just did. And finally, I'll do it on the last piece. Turn it to the right this time, because red is on the left. And that is how you solve the second layer. In the next step, you're going to solve the yellow cross. But it won't be the same as solving the white cross, because now we can't scramble these pieces. So what you're going to do first is, you want to see how many pieces are already solved. If you have none, you want to follow these steps. Turn the front to the right. Do those 4 special moves. And turn the front back to where it was. And now, you should have an L shape. If you already had an L shape, good. But if you only had the one in the middle, then this is what you do next. Ignore the corners, because they don't matter. And you want to put this L shape at the back right corner. And then, you want to do the same as you just did. And if you already had this, great. But if you follow the steps I did, then you should have a bar. And you may have already had this at the start of this step, but now this is how you solve it. You want to make it so it's going horizontal this way, and you just want to repeat those same moves. And now, you should have solved the whole cross. For this next step, we are going to solve these pieces here and put them with their right colours. So that will be orange and that will be green, and so will the rest of the colours be the same. So now first, if you have 2 colours on the same, you want to hold them at the back like you did with the L. And then you want to do this move. Do the first set of 3 moves, but don't turn the front back. You want to turn it the other way, pushing this group further back. Now bring this up and put everything back in and slot it down. Right, that didn't do anything, so we should do it again. Is it solved? Let's just turn. There we go. It should all be solved. If your only 2 solved edges are on opposite sides, like you may have here, then you want to hold them so that one's facing the left and one's facing the right. And do those same moves. Right, if we turn the pieces, that didn't actually solve anything, but what it did solve is these 2 pieces here. So we can just do what we just did, putting those at the back, and doing what we just did. And if we turn it, no, not everything's solved, so we'll just do it again. Turn it, yep, now everything should be solved. Almost done with solving the cube. Now what we have to do is put these corners in the right spaces and then flip them up. But in this step, we're just going to focus on putting them into the right space. Now, when I say right space, the yellow side's not to be facing up, so they don't need to be flipped. They just need to be in the space where they should be flipped. So what we're going to do is, we're going to find an unsolved edge like this. We're going to turn the top right, turn the right side up, turn it right again, bring the left side up and turn the right back to the top. Then we're going to put that down, turn the top right and bring that down again, and just match up these edges where they were. Now, they might not be all in the right spot, so just keep repeating those steps on different sides, but on mine, they are. So we can just leave it there and then do the next step. This is it, the final step in solving the cube. Now, you need to follow these steps very carefully, otherwise you may mess up the whole cube and have to restart. So what you want to do, find an unsolved piece. On mine, all of them are unsolved, but on yours, there may be some solved. Now, you want to turn back the cube like it was at the start of the video with the white facing up. Now, you want to repeat those 4 moves again and again until this piece is solved. Now, turn the bottom layer. Don't rotate the cube, because if you will, you'll have to mess up the cube and you'll restart. Just turn the bottom till there's a new unsolved piece and repeat those moves. Right, now I'm going to turn the bottom again. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to turn the bottom one last time. And finally, solve this one. Now, do not skip a move, otherwise it will not work. In fact, you know what? I don't even know how to solve the cube. Figure it out yourself. If you can't figure it out, subscribe.